Two, one, go. Okay, it's recording now. Okay, welcome again, everyone. Thanks for joining in this session. So this is an induction session for the e-learning program that you have all agreed to take part in. So thank you very much. Um, so this set of program is actually a skill set. It consists of about 4 or 5 different uh, units of competency, which is actually subjects. So I'll talk more about it later. But the specific one will be the Python programming, which we will deal in more details next in a few weeks time. Okay, so let's. Sorry, was there a question there or?
What's up with this?
Hi, Jonathan.
Your voice breaking up, Clinton.
Oh, is it? Okay, there's an echo or something. How about now? Can you hear me?
Oh, hang on. I can't hear.
Okay,
That's better.
Can you hear me now? I can hear some kind of echo somewhere. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's better.
Okay, before I forget, I just want to let everyone know that this GoToMeeting session, which is being done through the GoToMeeting software, is being recorded. So the screen is recorded as well, and your voices will be recorded. So this session and presentation is being recorded for the assessment purposes for my course with Open Colleges. This recording will be live streamed through Open Colleges online learning platform to the Open Colleges learning management system. These sessions may be used by Open Colleges for compliance purposes or within the course to demonstrate examples of best practices. This recording may be available publicly. This applies to the time this recording is being streamed. And after this, the recording will be stored securely and will become property of Open Colleges. If you do not wish to be recorded, you'll need to let us know now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, thank you. And I guess we are all in our homes or offices, so we know where the toilets are and the exits and fire exits and all that emergency exit points and so forth. And I assume everyone is in a safe place in front of the computer. There's no dangerous wires, no dangerous equipment around you all. Okay. So, all right. Next thing I'd like to do is, can I get each one of you to give, just say hello, just introduce yourself, your name, and maybe Arthur, you can go ahead first.
Okay. Arthur Hong. So I'm working at UTS as a research fellow. My research area is meta-analysis.
Okay. Thank you, Arthur. And Jeff? Hello, Jeff? Okay, I think Jeff mentioned in the chat box that there's no sound. I think we'll give him a minute. Justine, can you please just introduce yourself briefly?
Yes, my name is Justine, and I work at Salesforce as a I'm looking after CRM system, and I'm quite new to the Python programming, so I'm looking forward to learn some new skill.
Okay, thank you, Justine. And Jeff, can you hear that? Hello, Jeff?
Hello.
Hi, Jeff. We can hear you. Can you hear us? Hello, Jeff. Okay, I think I'm going to give him a call. So I'll just call him on the phone so he can speak to us, and he should be able to see our screen.
That's all right. Hello. Hello. Clayton.
Hi, Jeff. Can you hear me through the phone?
No.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you through the phone.
Okay, that's good because we can hear you through the speaker.
Okay. Just talk on the phone then.
Yes, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, good. I'll leave the phone open. And can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, very good. So we leave it like this. Okay. And all right, so we will go through the introductions just now. So Jeff, can you please just mention your name and introduce yourself briefly? Right.
Okay, I'm just going to turn off the audio. All right.
No, you can use the audio. You can use your mic.
Yeah. I'm just turning off the speaker. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just turning off the voice is doubling up with you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Clinton.
Yes, so can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm Jeff. How are you?
Good. Can you speak louder?
Yeah, go ahead. Clayton.
Jeff, I'm looking forward for
I'm looking forward for this introduction for Python programming.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. Okay, let's move to the next slide I have. So it's going to be a combination. I'm going to go through a few things here, and then let's try to make this a very interactive session. So feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Okay, so you all can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So go through a few of these induction objectives for tonight. We're going to go through the qualifications, the course, and what it's about, and then some learning objectives. Then we'll talk about the learner profiles, and then we'll talk about the boundaries of the communication, the standards of behavior in public spaces, and then we'll discuss some trainer-learner interaction, and then okay, I think there's some feedback. Okay, that's okay. We'll continue with some technical support, how we can support the learners such as yourself, and then some expectations and requirements for the learners. So through this, I'll be jumping in and out into the website itself to show you a demo of what the learning management system is about. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So the qualification, as mentioned previously, is called a skill set. So this is the basic application development programming skill set. The code is ICT SS0032, and the objective is designed for people who want to work in basic application programmers, use a range of programming languages. And with this particular skill set, it is what we call a pathway to the certificate 4 in programming. So once this skill set is completed, it can be recognized if you want to do further studies to gain a certificate 4 in programming.
That's good.
And so this particular skill set has got these 5 areas of competency or subjects. And what we will focus on is the ICT PRG44, which is applying introductory programming skills in another language. And we are going to do the Python programming. And here you can see the learning objectives for this particular subject. So it's for individuals working in programming, development and technical roles. So it could be programmers, software developers, or IT staff responsible for conducting programming activities, writing, maintaining, updating programs, and so on. Are there any questions so far?
No, that's very clear.
Okay. Justin or Arthur, is there any questions?
No, it's all good.
Yeah, very good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. So I think we come to this learning profile. You can tell me a bit more about yourselves. Some of you have filled in a learning profile form already. Let me just flick through to that form quickly. So this is the Google Forms that we use. And then the learner profile form is like this. Okay, so I think some of you have filled in already, but we can just quickly just go through a bit verbally. So let me ask, what is your current skills? Who has programming skills here?
Not me. I learned programming years ago, but I forgot all about it. I know the concept. That's about it.
Okay. And Arthur, do you do programming at work regularly?
I actually do quite a lot of R programming.
Right.
Also, I write program using SAS.
Uh-huh.
I know very little about Python. I like to learn a bit more.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. And Justin?
Yeah, so I started with a programmer, but now I'm more into the functional or project management. So I manage developers who does programming. I think it's a good skill to learn.
Okay. And so your reason of learning for most of you all is to improve your skills, would you say?
Yes.
That's right.
I'm interested with this object-oriented programming, which is a new set of skills, I guess, or new approach to programming. Yeah.
Okay. Good. And now, what about your learning styles?
Visual for me.
Yes, go ahead.
For Jeff, it's visual.
Sorry, can you please repeat that? Okay, Arthur, what is your preferred learning style? Like, do you learn through looking, or prefer listening, or prefer reading, or actually trying things out?
Yeah, I like try things out, and a lot of time. Good example is quite helpful.
Okay. And Justine?
Yes, I like to try and learn by mistakes.
Okay, it's good. And so this subject is actually we are going to do the distance learning. So you'll be learning through using the resources that we make available through the internet and through other means. So this is different from going to classes and the traditional learning. So this is learning remotely and learning in your own time. So, has anybody got experience with this kind of learning before?
Yes, I did some Coursera course and then did some of the assignments.
Okay.
First time for me.
Okay. Any concerns so far about this kind of learning?
Not really. I think if we can get the subjects beforehand, it's probably better. We can research a little bit more.
Okay, that's a good point. All right, let me just make a few notes. Right, the next item is called recognition of previous learning. So what this means is, if you have learned something similar before, or maybe use it in your work experience, it can be credited as this subject or in this unit of competency. So we have this provision to recognize what you have learned or experienced before. And then we also take into account any special needs, like maybe disabilities or difficulties in doing something. So we recognize that and try to help the learners with that. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. All right, just go through the boundaries of communication. So because this is distance learning, we can still keep in contact between the trainers and the learners. For example, by using email and having like a once a week email progress check. If we haven't heard anything from each other. Another way is to use the Google Classroom. And let me just jump quickly to the Google Classroom now. So under the topics, there's something like the bulletin board like this. So the students can post any messages they want. If they have questions or if they have comments or suggestions or anything related to the course, they can post it up here and they can discuss with the other learners and other trainers. And let's go back. Okay, so besides that, there's another facility, a chat facility called Google Hangouts, which you see on the screen now. So I think we have used this before just recently when we were testing the GoToMeeting. So this is simply a chat facility, and you can make phone calls or video calls as well as messaging. Okay. Any questions on this facility so far? Okay. Right, so the next thing is, I think we mentioned the last point, the questions can be posted to the bulletin board as well. Okay.
Okay.
The next thing that we need to be aware of, so the main tool we're using is the Google Classroom, which you saw just now. So it is a public space. It's like many of the facilities, whether it's email, Facebook, or Twitter, they're all public, so communications can be seen by either the public or the company itself. So I guess the point is to be careful of what we put in these facilities, in these public spaces, and we avoid offensive language or cause any offense to other people. So it's just common sense things, but something to be reminded of. And next one is we'll talk about some guidelines for the trainer and the learner interaction. So again, this is distance learning. So the learners will be responsible for their own time, doing assessments, or reading up the theory, or reading the resources. So it is important for the learners to be proactive, to be clear, open, and honest. The trainers are there to provide the necessary support. And one way of meeting through the distance is using something like this facility, the online meeting called Google Meeting, or the GoToMeeting, or the Google Hangouts. So currently the tool we're using is GoToMeeting, and I've shown you the Google Hangouts already. So basically, the Google Classroom is one type of the LMS, the Learning Management System. And within it, there's the announcements, bulletin board, assessments, links to YouTube, Google Forms, and so on. So I'll jump to the Google Classroom again after this slide. And we can also use calendar to arrange meetings. So let me just quickly jump to the calendar first. So as we have done for this meeting, we use Google Calendar to organize the invitations to have this meeting. Okay, so let's jump to the Google Classroom. So this is the view that I have as the trainer. So your view would be quite similar as well. So if I go to my students' view, so I can see all of yourselves and a few of the other test students. And let me show you the About page as well. So under this About page, I have put some of the official documents for the subject as well as the skills set here. So if I just click on one of them, it will open up the document. Okay. So feel free to come here and check out these documents to see what they are about. So these are the actual documents from the government, the training.gov.au. Okay. Okay, I'll jump into the main area of the Google Classroom. So if you look at the left navigation panel under topics, I've added the topics under different categories here. Let me start by the very simple one first. So I've got the topic called videos. So this is a link to the YouTube videos. In here I've got two videos. One is the video about installing the Python program on your computer. The second one is installing the IDE, or the programming environment for Python. It's a software called PyCharm. So I won't click on it now, but you can try it later for yourselves. It's just a YouTube video. The next one is where I put some of the references. So Arthur, you work in statistics. So let me just click on this link here. And you can see that this page has a lot of the Python statistical kind of references or or help that you may find useful for your work.
I see. Okay.
Okay. And the next.
Oh, thanks.
Welcome. Next one is the online resources. So I've divided this up into a few different posts. So I can actually post as many posts as I want to here, but I try to keep it organized. So one of these posts is the links to the different Python documentation on the internet. And then below here, you see the Python IDE. So these are the online Python programming environment that you can use without installing the Python itself. So let me click on one of them. So it's loading. I'll just click on another one as well, so we open up a few. Okay, still loading. Yes, that's right. You don't need to install the software. So you can see this now. So this is a programming environment. You can just type your Python commands here. Okay. So I'll leave this to investigate on your own. Okay, so back to this Google Classroom. So the next item is a few other links on Python with exercises. So if you like to do like exercises on Python, like maybe questions, short answers, multiple choice, to test yourself, you can come here. These are the various sites open the public. And then on top here are the various Python slides for presentations and so on. Okay.
Is it still in the classroom, is it?
So can you repeat that again?
Is it still in the classroom?
Yes, that's right.
Online resource, yeah, okay.
Yes, it's still. So that the links here are within the classroom, but this particular content are someone in the internet has provided these contents. So I'm just linking to them.
Okay.
And the next one is the bulletin board itself. So here I can post any news regarding the Python or anything I like to discuss with others. And you can do the same thing. You can write some posts to discuss with your fellow learners or the trainers. So this particular page is just a list of the procedures and policies for the e-learning. Okay. And then there's some test posts. Is everything okay with the audio?
Put it on extra volume.
They can see.
What?
They can see.
Maybe.
Can you see the screen?
Maybe.
They can't.
What can go on?
All right. Jeff, you can hear us, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. All right. So then the next item in the topics is the assessments. So with this Google Classroom, we can put in the assessments here, like multiple choice quiz or the short answers written questions. And when the learners do this, the Google Classroom will keep a record of it, so they can see who or which learner has sent in their answers already. And you can also keep track of the marks as well. For this assessment here, a portfolio, this is actually a link to a Google Docs document. So it's being shared in Google Docs, but when you click here, you can also access the document. And then these other formative assessments. So the formative assessments in a subject is usually not compulsory to be done. It's something that is optional, so that the students can use it to test themselves to see if they have learned the concepts properly. So feel free to click on this formative assessment documents and look at the questions there. So this is the assessments page, and so some of the questions and answers are what you have seen here already in the Google form. Oops. Let me just reload this page. Oops. I think oh no. Hello, Jeff, are you still there?
I'm here.
Yeah, my internet just lost connection. Just for a second. Sorry?
There is a warning in my computer that organizes technical problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you're still there on the phone. Okay, just for a second. Oh no. I hope my recording is okay. Hello, testing, still there. Hello. Unable to connect network. I think I need to use my phone. Just bear with me a second while I use my phone internet thing. Sorry?
The 4G is faster?
Yeah, 4G should be faster. I'm just connecting right now.
Okay.
Oops.
Is the only problem with video conferencing the bandwidth?
Yeah. What I noticed is somehow if I use the meeting over some time and then it drops off. I'm not sure why.
Got it. Oh, there's no internet connection. How are you doing it?
Yeah. Justine, you dropped off? Okay, connected. It says connected. Justine, can you try again? Okay, try. No, that one's not working. It's not connected. Use 2. Use 2. Okay, it's connecting. Okay, it's connected again. Hello? Justine?
Yeah, I'm connected.
Okay, Justine's connected. Okay, Arthur. Hello, Arthur.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
Oh, good, you're back.
No. I'm here, but I couldn't hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah, my connection got dropped totally, and it's just connected again. So thanks for staying there. Justine, can you reconnect, please?
Yep, got the screen back. Oh, it's gone again.
Huh? I can still see. Oops. Okay, Google Classroom is back. Okay, so I think I'm going to speed this up before I lose connection again. Okay, so I think we went through all the Google Classroom things, and let's see. So arrangement for technical support. So there are a few ways we can, the trainer can support the learners through the phone or through email or through Google Hangout, which you have seen, and then through the Google Meeting, and then the bulletin board as well. All right, going through the expectations. So just give me a moment while I check on Justin. Okay. Okay, I think I can just come in. Okay, if you would Justin will come on the phone. Okay, Justin is going to join us on the phone here. Yeah. Okay, on the phone. And right, so the expectations, requirements for the learners. Yeah, so whenever there's difficulty in the contents, yeah, feel free to notify the learner, the trainer, sorry. And yeah, so the other thing is we'll try to meet at certain times to discuss the things with the subjects. So it's important to be available for the remote meetings and discussions from time to time. And the other thing is to complete the assessments on time, and also complying with the regulations, code of conduct, and the policies. Okay. Right. So we went through the Google Classroom already. Yeah. So just now we saw the topics and the different online resources. So there's a lot of material there that you can investigate for yourself. Sorry, there's a bus. Sorry about that. Okay. Are there any questions so far?
No, everything looks very good. It's just the technical sound, yeah? You maybe have to sort it out.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Exactly.
But the material resources all excellent. No worries at all.
Okay, good. Thank you. And Arthur, any questions?
So regarding the assessment.
Yes.
So is it right we do the assessment after you give us the course?
Yes, that is correct. So the course is, the content is usually released, and then you can read through the content and you can do the assessment in your own time. So in the next week or next 2 weeks or so, we'll be going through the introductory session. So that will help in fast tracking the learning. Apart from that, there are also resources online already, which I will share with you. Yeah, I will make a post of that on the Google Classroom about what kind of resources and where you can get them.
Okay, very good.
Okay. And Justin, is there any questions?
Do we need any login to get into the Google Class? Or
Okay. Yes. So I've sent an invitation previously, and from my view here, if I click on the students, so all of you have accepted the invitation already. So Arthur, you have already joined the classroom.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So when you go there, you should be able to see the different topics and the different links to assessments and the different resources.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And because this is using the Google Classroom, if you click on this Google Apps here, you've got access to all the different apps that belongs to Google. So Yeah, you don't need separate login for those.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any further questions?
No, everything is clear.
Okay.
Thank you, Clinton.
Okay, good. You're very welcome. Thanks very much for your time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
I'll
Keaton.
see you. Okay, catch up
Okay.
later.
Bye
Bye.
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 Bye.